Okay guys, so today I'm gonna try to fix this old knife. I got this from the dollar store, but the handle just broke off. So we're gonna try to make a wooden handle. So the way that's gonna work is that I'm gonna grab a piece of wood, I'm gonna carve it into a handle, I'm gonna sharpen this part, and we're gonna hammer it in and see how that works. Okay, so we're gonna use this grinder to sharpen this part. Okay, so now it's sharp. So now it's time to hammer it in. So we're gonna use this thing right here, vise. Okay, so we are finished with the hammering. Again, you can get this blade at the thrift store, like a Goodwill store. You can tell it's an old blade. So now we just shaped up the handle, and that's it. Okay, so we are finished the cutting. We just move that out. And now it's just a matter of doing a lot of polishing. So we're gonna start polishing with this right here. I'm gonna turn the camera off and start working on it. This is the outline. You can see the outline I did with a pencil. You can do that if you need it. You don't really have to. Some people are very good and they never need an outline. Yeah, so now I'm just continuing the polishing. Still rough, but it's looking nice. So we keep polishing until it's done. So it's still a little rough, but we're getting there. Ooh, I got sharp edges over here. I gotta work on that. So here's that sharp edge. Okay, so I'm still polishing this. I'm still sanding it, but it's starting to look good. So I'm happy about it. It gets kind of rough on this side right here, but we're probably gonna paint this anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm back from lunch. So now it's time for sanding. For sanding, you have to use two different types of sanding sponges. The rough type, or coarse, as you'll see it on the store, and the smooth one, or fine. The coarse and fine sponges. You start with the rough, and then you move on to the fine. That should be obvious, but I'm just gonna say that anyway. And then you work it. Takes about, I would say 10 minutes with this one. The entire handle. So let's do that. And now we use the fine one. the whetstone. I couldn't remember the name. This is a whetstone. So it has, ooh, it's a little dirty. It has a coarse and fine. So we start with the coarse and we move on to the fine. So I'm just gonna put it here on the floor because my table is full of stuff. And then we move on to the fine. So now, right now, this is at the wrong angle. So we're gonna go inside and we're gonna use or I'm gonna bring out the other sharpener to make sure that the angle is correct. Let me go get it. Okay, so we're done with this, and so we're just gonna work with this one now. This is a 3-stage sharpener. So this is the ceramic, the coarse, and the fine. We start with the ceramic, the diamond coated ceramic, and we move on to this last one. And we do it in only one direction. Three times. Three times. Okay, 3 times. So now this is at the right angle. So we just got to go into the kitchen and we're gonna wash it and then we can start cutting with it. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna start cutting this tomato. And by the way, this plate right here, I got it for free to review. It's Pioneer Woman. I got it in December, so it's very nice. Okay, so it's time for painting. This is the knife that we made, and I'm gonna put a little bit of blue painter's tape over here, so that helps, so you don't get the metal part painted. You just want to paint the handle, and that's it. So let's start. This is our paint right here. That's what I'm gonna use. And before you start painting, always make sure that there's no dust anywhere in the surface that you're gonna paint. Okay, so find a ventilated area, go outside and do a lot of shaking like that. Okay, so I think I covered all the areas. So now we just have to wait 30 minutes to 1 hour. Okay guys, so we have reached the end of this project. Now we just have to take this off. And there we go. But there we go, folks. Looks nice. I'm loving it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and thumbs up.